Let me share with you how I went from crickets, like a couple of hundreds here and there, to my first 10K month and beyond. I want to share these lessons with you because I know what it means to have a gift, but being so frustrated because people were not trickling in. I didn't have enough clients to serve, even though the need of what I had was big. I used to be a clinical hypnotherapist and transformational coach. I really couldn't sign clients. I was getting on calls all day long, but I couldn't convert them. So once I made these 5 shifts, my business completely transformed, and I wasn't running ads. I wasn't hosting a podcast. I didn't call DM people. I really did it in an organic way, and also without having a following. I didn't even have YouTube. So if this is you, stay tuned. Some of the things that I'm going to be sharing with you, you might have heard them before. Some of them probably not, but I'm going to give you my perspective. And you know that what happens when the perspective changes? Everything changes. And even if you know these, it will only happen when you start implementing them. Number 1, I made a decision. I made a decision that my coaching business was going to work. I made a decision that I was going full time with it and that I was making money with it. And it was not just a desire, oh, I want to do that, because we all want that, right? Obviously, I'm sure if you're watching this, you want that too. It's a matter of deciding that is going to happen, because that will help you match your higher self, that you that is already there, that already has a successful business, and help you think and act accordingly, because that will drop all the excuses, all the procrastination, all the things that you're telling yourself. In fact, asking these questions I'm going to be sharing with you right now helped me so much. Questions like, where am I procrastinating today? Where am I keeping busy instead of doing the things that I need to do to move the needle in my business? How can I step out of my comfort zone and do the things that are revenue generating? Am I keeping my word? Am I in integrity with this? Am I falling short on this? Where? How? How so? How can I become more resourceful? And so when I started asking all these questions and giving the answers to it, I adjust. I pivoted a little bit, because it's not a matter of reinventing the wheel. It's not a matter of changing everything. It's a matter of really changing little things sometimes. And so I put my blinders on and I went for it. I eliminated all the excuses. I'm not ready for this. I don't have the money to invest in something. I do not have the time. I do not have the energy. I don't have this. I eliminated all the buts. And I decided to make it work, because at the end of the day, we always find time and money for what's important for us. So I decided to make it important. Number 2, I had to stop thinking that I was not ready to lead a group coaching, because as a fresh and green coach, I thought that I only wanted to do one-on-ones, and I was justifying it, giving it the excuse of, well, but the work that I do is so personal that people will not want to be in a group. It will be more beneficial for them if I did one-on-one. Whether instead, not only when I started launching my group coaching, I was able to make more income and really free up more time, but also I saw bigger transformations with my clients because there was more accountability with them, and so I created a community, and so that was more powerful. And so I had to step into the leadership role of someone who was leading a group, so I had to learn that skill, but we all have it, and it's something that you can definitely learn. Number 3, feeling worthy of being successful, feeling worthy of making money, feeling worthy of being paid higher prices for my services. And so once I healed that, I was able to show up successful. I was able to stop self-sabotage. I'm gonna put a video in the description that will help you find out if you have fear of success or not. Healing the part of me that didn't feel deserving, and really switching that with becoming visible. Because when you don't feel deserving of something, you tend to hide. We all tend to hide. We all tend to play it small. So when I started feeling deserving of success, when I started feeling deserving of money, when I started feeling deserving of having a successful business, that's when I started becoming also more visible, and becoming more visible to the people who needed me. And so it became a selfless act. Instead of like looking at me, oh my gosh, I'm so scared of putting myself out there. What if they judge me? I became rejection proof, because at the end of the day, it's not about me. It's about the people who I serve. It's about the people who need you. In fact, that takes me to number 4. I had to quit trying to serve everyone. As a clinical hypnotherapist, as a transformational coach, I could have helped anyone, and I did for a while. That's when I was struggling. And of course, you can help anyone as well. But when you niche down, and I know there's a lot of buzz around this word, the anti-niche, not niching, but especially at the beginning, if you're struggling with launching your coaching business, with making money with what you love, the more you niche down, the more you're going to be successful, because the people are going to be coming to you for that specific problem, and you can charge higher prices. In fact, if you are struggling with niching down, you can watch this video over here. And that's when I connected with clients right away, when I niched down. Let me clarify this. Some people are anti-niche. They are more of a personal brand. You can do both. You can be a personal brand with a niche, and then you can add on other things, other interests to grow your audience. Yes, for sure. But if you are a coach and a healer and your whole purpose is to have clients and help people, then niching down is key. Number 5, and I'm a little embarrassed about sharing this, but I didn't want to work with a coach because I wanted to figure out things on my own. And yes, that comes from trauma, trying not to ask for help as well. I realized that later on. And also, I didn't want to spend the money that I didn't have. I thought, well, when I have the money, then I'm going to spend it on a coach, right? When I sign a client, then, but guess what? First of all, that client never arrived, because we don't know what we don't know. We need someone who shed the light to show us the way, where to go. And also, even if I did have a client, I wasn't spending that $500 on a coach, because that was the only amount of money that I was making that month. Then I realized that the same way that I was thinking and behaving, I was attracting the same type of energy. I was attracting the same clients. So I was attracting the clients who were not investing in me, that were waiting to some money coming in, or they were waiting for who knows what to be ready in order to be transformed with my program. So I had to make tough decisions. I had to make the decision to go full with this business, the decision of serving only one type of person, solving one problem, because that's what it is, niching down. I had to make the decision that I had to invest in myself first, so I knew I had a roadmap on how to do it, instead of wasting time and trying to figure out myself. And I had to make the decision to be uncomfortable while doing all that, while doing all the healing, while implementing the strategy and taking radical responsibility for everything. When I did that, my whole business changed. And that's what I also teach inside of Profitable Purpose Academy. Identity shift, that is super important. Simple marketing strategies, because without a roadmap, you can embody everything that you want, but you need to know what to do. You need to know what to say. You need to know what to post. You need to know how and where to find clients, right? You need to know how to sell, whether it's on a sales call, whether it's on a webinar, or whether it's on a live or a YouTube. You need to know how to talk about what you do in a way that your ideal clients understands it and wants to buy from you. So if this is you, if you want to launch your high ticket program and you know that you need help with that, well, I would love you to, first of all, check out the masterclass in the comments, and also book a call with me down below, because I would love to show you how I can help you bridge the gap from where you are to where you want to go. And if it feels like a lot what I shared with you today, I hope you walk away with one thing, and this very thing will help you achieve what you want. And it's the identity shift. I want you to walk away asking yourself this question: who do I need to be to have what I want? I'll see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.